Hello, everyone, and we are live. And this is the preview for the FA Cup final happening tomorrow between Chelsea and Leicester City. Joining me today is Leicester fan Lee Chappy. How are you doing?
Yeah, you know what? It's been a busy day. I've been running around like an headless chicken, and I've just done the school drop, and here I am, straight in home, straight in the channel. Hello, how are you all? You good?
It was my parents calling me. I was asking how if my vaccine appointment could be rearranged because I don't know how long you'd be able to stay for and stuff. But now I know it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
But yeah, I won't
You
have to.
you say you've had your first jab, have you?
Yep, I've had my first jab.
How did that go then? Because I don't know anyone that's had it yet.
Basically, I was sat at home. My parents received a phone call and saying, there's a vaccine free for Nipun Sharma. But I wasn't on the priority list or anything. There were just some jabs spare and they wanted to use them up.
Yeah.
So they did. So they said, yeah, would you like to use one of the spare jabs? I was like, of course, I'll take it. But
okay.
I have autism. So 4 days later, Boris Johnson added autistic people to the priority list.
I see. So you got your second one today?
I'm getting it at 4:50.
Well, good luck with it, because I know some people get a bit poorly from it for a bit, don't they? And side effects and stuff.
I felt funny for a few days, but I'm okay now. So
yeah, so the game, the weekend, massive game, biggest, I'd say give or take biggest game in Leicester's history, next to probably winning the Premier League in the last 50 years. Last final was 1969, so I've not seen an FA Cup final in my lifetime, so it's a big one for me. We've never won it before either. We've been in 4 finals, never won it. So yeah, I feel like if Leicester win it tomorrow, I can really celebrate hard, because it's our first one. I want Leicester to win it. It'll be good for football in terms, because Chelsea have won it before anyway, so you don't need another one. We need to put our name on that flipping cup. We've won the League Cup before. We've won the Premier League now as well. It's another one to add to the trophy cabinet, so to speak.
We do need to catch up in terms of them lot in North London in N5. We're always competitive when it comes to Arsenal.
Yeah, I know they are the FA Cup kings, I suppose, of England. But
they really are. But yeah, if anyone else was in it, I'd actually be wanting you to win it.
Yes, yeah. A lot of people say the same thing. To be fair, look who's in the chat. Winksy's in the chat.
Your partner in crime.
My partner in crime, indeed.
So yeah, are you confident or a bit concerned?
No, after your performance against Arsenal, I think anyone can win it. Before the fixture against Arsenal, I would have said we've got no chance in hell. But looking at that fixture, it's anyone's, and I'm just buzzing for the game. To be fair, I'm just buzzing that we're in a bloody final at Wembley.
Regardless if he had won on, I think it was Wednesday we played. Yeah. Regardless of whether we'd won on Wednesday or not, I'd say it's a cup final. Form goes out the window.
Yeah, of course. It's a big stage, and every player is expected to play at the very best, I still feel like we've got a good chance of turning you over at Wembley. You've got the Champions League to worry about. You've got the top 4 still to worry about, I think, as well, after that stumble with Arsenal.
You know what happened? You know what happened the last time Arsenal won a home game against us?
No, go on.
We won the FA Cup.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, great.
And the last time they did the league double over us, they went invincible. And you know which team went on to win the league the season after that? So Arsenal may have done us a bit of a favour. But
maybe on old school stuff. But if honestly, I do see Leicester really performing well tomorrow. I can see Jamie Vardy finally getting a goal as well. He's not scored for quite some time, and he's a little off the pace, but he is creating goals still for Clichy and Nacho. Play up two up top. I can imagine that's how we're going to play tomorrow, two up top. Honestly, I'm going for a Leicester win, Nipun. I really am, Nipun. I'm going for a win.
I'm going for, with my PT, I said either team to win it on penalties. I do not feel comfortable in predicting cup finals.
Penalties? Oh, I hope not. I don't like penalties.
It's good for neutral. But yeah, cup final. That's why I feel so so many people are coming to me saying, "What do you feel about? Well, who's going to win the Champions League final? I just said I don't know. I honestly don't know.
The Champions League final was a bit weird because it's been moved. Don't forget, it's been moved to the last minute, and I believe didn't Chelsea win it the last time in Portugal? I don't think they've ever lost a Champions League game in Portugal.
Oh, they haven't.
So it's all going your way, based on that alone. It's going Chelsea's way.
Based on how the pods are going in the league.
Yeah.
Arsenal doing the league double over us. Last time we won the double, it was against a team that began with the letter L. We beat Liverpool in 2012.
Interesting. You missed Mr. Statman today.
But yeah, for tomorrow's game, you're going for a Leicester win. I respect that. Back your team.
Yeah, well, before the Arsenal game, I would have said they're going to smash us 3, maybe 2-0. But now, I don't know. Not so sure.
Yeah, I'm going to look. As I said, cup final. For me, it's either team to win it on penalties, or either team to win it after extra time, or either team to win it in the 90. I'm just saying it's anyone's game. I'm not going to put a decisive scoreline. That's how nervous I'm feeling about tomorrow. That I don't feel comfortable in predicting who will win the FA Cup.
Yeah, it's the 140th FA Cup final between the sides. It's the 140th FA Cup final tomorrow as well. It's the 117th different pairing in the competition as well. So we've never played each other in a final, obviously. Man City's 6-0 demolition of Watford in 2019 was the last time two sides met for the first time in the final. Wow.
Yeah, otherwise it was like Arsenal, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Arsenal this. Yeah, basically Arsenal's competition. I couldn't agree with them more.
It's Chelsea's FA Cup is their 15th, by the way. It's your 15th FA Cup final.
Someone put this in the chat. Sorry, not the chat. Like online. Like someone said like everyone fights an FA Cup to play Arsenal in the final. There are one team, Arsenal, like you have Real Madrid and Liverpool in the Champions League.
Yeah.
There are two teams. Arsenal are one team you do not want to face in the FA Cup.
Well, it's a good job you're not facing Arsenal,
Same with Arsenal, same with Liverpool in the Champions League, same with Real Madrid in the Champions League. Okay,
so who do you think is going to have a good game for Chelsea then?
My prediction 2-1. Okay. Of course you do. Of course you do.
Most fans do, though, don't they? Most fans want Leicester to win. Outside of being a Chelsea fan, most fans want Leicester to win. I can sort of understand why. Leicester's been a good, well-ran side, to be honest with you. And
Derby County fan or a Nottingham Forest.
Well, yeah, but we don't care about them. We're never going to play them again. So who cares?
never say never, though. Who thought Barnsley would make the playoffs?
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I will be putting an upload later this weekend. Giving my predictions on how all the football matches are going to go. They're going to include the playoffs, the FA Cup final, and all the league games happening. So yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, Lee. I'm a bit nervous. I'm not. If I'd say I'm confident going into this game, I'd be lying. But,
well, I don't see why I shouldn't be, though, really, because in all honesty, Chelsea are a massive side. Tuchel's turned it round as well with Lampard being in. You struggle, to be fair, with Lampard. I think maybe the job was a little bit too big for him. You know, I know he's a Chelsea legend, you know, at the end of the day, and he's well connected with the club and the fans love him as well. But sometimes you just got to put your love for an ex-player out of the way for the right decision for the club, which was the right decision for the club to bring in a new manager. And so far since he's been in, he's beat Zidane, he's beat Pep. Who hasn't he beat? Tuchel, you know?
Beaten the Spanish Pulis.
Yeah, Mr. Arteta.
But I honestly think we showed Arsenal too much respect on that day, which is not fine by look. They're a rival. They are to us what Arsenal. They are to us what Tottenham is to Arsenal.
Yeah. Yes.
When you go into a derby like that, always field your full strength team. I doubt you would, if Derby ever came to the Premier League, which I highly doubt, or Nottingham Forest. I doubt Leicester, Brendan Rodgers would take that game with any ease. I bet he'd field a full strength starting 11 regardless of where their position is in the league table.
Well, I can imagine we're going to play the strongest side we can possibly play tomorrow, in all honesty, because Brendan Rodgers wants to win it for Vichai, our late fallen chairman. You know, he wants to win it for the family. He wants to win it for the idea of what they've brought to this table. They've brought this club from nowhere to establish top 6 side in the Premier League. So, of course, silverware is important. Top 4 is not just as important. The silverware is too. In a few years' time, you can't say, oh, we won top 4. But in a few years' time, you can say we won the FA Cup. Simple as that.
As well, as League Honours said, top 4 is third loser. Sorry, 4th place is third loser. Shout out to League Honours this thing, by the way. Big up yourself. You deserve every bit of success you're getting.
What, League Honour? Yeah, he's a good guy. He asked me to do something today, but I just couldn't pull it in.
Okay, you have so much booked already.
It's horrendous, mate. You know what I mean? When you got kids as well, you've got the school run to do, and I had to shuffle you about as well because of it, and it's just mad, you know. I got Chelsea previews coming out my armpits, so to speak.
Who are you seeing next?
I've got. I won't say who. You'll see, because you'll see it. You'll see it.
Subscribe to your channel.
Let's not ruin it.
Of course. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to say anyone's to win on penalties.
Okay, so that's your score prediction is 0-0 or whatever it is to penalties, and then on penalties. Okay, I'm going to go with 1-0. I'm going to go for a scrappy game. I'm going to go for Leicester's probably Clichy Nacho to score. If not, it'll be Mr. Jamie Vardy. It's going to be one of the two, and it's going to be a scrappy game. I think it's not going to be a finesse final. It's not going to be exquisite football. I think it's going to be a very, very scrappy middle of the pitch game. Ndidi battling Kante, what we all want to see.
Yeah. And, what lineup do you want to see Brendan field out tomorrow? Like, what do you want to see?
Yeah, I can imagine he's probably going to end up with, I'd say 3 at the back. It depends on Johnny Evans if he's going to make it or not, because I don't know if you know, Johnny Evans took an injury before the game against Newcastle, and he's been out since. So we're still waiting to see if he's confirmed to play tomorrow or not. If he is confirmed, I can imagine we'll go 3 at the back. with Soyuncu, Fofana, and Evans, and then you'll have probably Thomas and Castagna, because Ricardo Pereira isn't. I wouldn't say he's the fittest right now. Still after the ACL tear 9 months ago. So yeah, I'd say he's going to go 3 at the back, to be fair, and obviously you're going to have 2 up top with Maddison and Ndidi featuring as well, and definitely Yuri Tielemans, because he's been our star player, I think.
Are you scared? I mean, like, no disrespect in any way, shape, or form, but are you scared that you might lose some of these players in the summer?
If we don't get Champions League football, yes. Yes, okay. If we don't get Champions League football, you can say bye-bye to Leicester's project for now. I can imagine there'll be a few players that will get pinched and move to bigger clubs. That could happen anyway. Could still happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but securing Champions League football definitely secures in that player's mindset to stay at the club more.
Of course, because no disrespect. Like say. You win a trophy tomorrow, but then you don't win anything for the next few things. And the players, no disrespect, but like James Maddison, players like him, Tielemans, they win trophies.
That's what I mean. That they feature for a massive side as well. Belgium internationals you just mentioned there of Yuri Tielemans and Castagna, for example. Dennis Pratt also from the Belgium international squad.
Disrespect to your club in any way, shape, or form, by the way.
What do you mean?
When I said what if they decide to move on? I wasn't trying to disrespect your club.
Some of these players have just moved here though as well, so some of them won't go. But I mean, players like James Maddison, he's gone off the pace anyway. To be honest with you, 18 months ago, if you would have put James Maddison next to Grealish, next to Mount, next to Foden, and now. I don't even see Maddison on that same. Maddison's not even in the. He's not even in the bracket. Not even in the same bracket. And I think that's not. He's not lost talent or he's not lost skill or anything like that. He's just lost his fitness. He's lost his go, his drive, his engine. I don't know what's happened to him. I can imagine it's just injuries and fitness problems. But it's a shame. But that's football.
Okay, so yeah, So you're going with Schmeichel in goal, right?
Yeah, of course. You're not going to play Danny Ward.
Yeah, I do not want to play that clown in goal
either. But you're going to play Kepa, aren't you? You're going to put Kepa in goal. Kepa's going to be the goalie tomorrow, 100%.
I hope not.
He will be. He will be. Mendy's been the best keeper in the Premier League, give or take, but for some reason you're going to play Kepa.
But, I just hope, if that's the case, I hope that's the only second string player we play. Other than that, I fully expect what's his name? I fully expect Tuchel to field a full strength team.
You've got a lot to lose though, playing a full strength team. You've still got Champions League football, the final to worry about. You've still not 100% got top 4 yet after that slip against Arsenal. I think you've got a lot to lose. We can throw everything at the basket. Everything. Can throw all eggs in the basket.
But I honestly think he's going to go with a strong team tomorrow as well.
Yeah, it will. I mean, you've not really got a weak. You've not got a weak team, have you?
As in, like that shit show we did against Arsenal.
That shit show. Let's have a look at who you stacked up in that side. You played Havertz up top, Pulisic, Mount, James, Chilwell, Jorginho, Gilmore, Azpilicueta, Silva, and Zuma. I mean, that's not a shit show. That's a bloody good side. You just couldn't score. Just couldn't score in a brothel.
Zuma cannot play in a 3 at the back to save his life.
Probably not, but you should have been all right with Chilwell and James acting as wing backs. You should more than enough sorted that out. That shouldn't have been a problem.
Look, that mistake. We gift wrapped Arsenal that
You did.
3 points. It came from a mistake with Jorginho.
Yes, it did, yeah.
And I honestly think if he had a better midfielder next to him, he'd panic less. Honestly, anyway, I'm going with I know Tuchel will pick Kepa for some stupid reason, but I'm going with Mendy in goal. I'm going with a back 3 of Rudiger, Christensen, and Thiago Silva. I'm going with
James has got to play. James has got to play.
James. You can take out Christensen for Aspi in that centre back position, but yeah, you could give or take Aspi or Christensen. I'm going to play Reece James and Ben Chilwell in those wing back roles.
Yep.
I'm going to play Jorginho and Kante in that midfield pivot.
That's the middle. That's what I want to see. I want to see Tielemans and Ndidi banging in the middle and owning the middle over Kante. And you say Kante and Jorginho, you say?
Yeah, Kante, Kovacic. Kante has to play.
He's got to. Against his former side, he's got to.
Against his former side, again, in any big game, he has to play.
Yeah, he's got to. You've got to.
Like, I don't want to see this Jorginho, Gilmour, Kovacic, Gilmour, Jorginho, Kovacic. I don't even want to see Gilmour on the pitch tomorrow. By the way, that's actually my prediction.
Yeah, most football. I've already said this before already. Most football fans are going to be Leicester fans tomorrow for this final. Sorry, but it's just the way it is.
I know. Look, if any other team were in the final, I would have been supporting you.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm just a football channel, hence why I do shows on. Hence why I don't always predict Chelsea wins or never a Chelsea loss. I've predicted losses for us so many times. But yeah, anyway, for this, I would say, yeah, Jorginho and Kante to be in the midfield, either Kovacic or Jorginho, one of them.
Who goes up front for you, though? Who plays up front?
Havertz, Ziyech, Mount.
Okay.
Let's see what Tuchel picks. I'm hoping he puts. I don't want this any. I get that Kepa's our top goalkeeper, but it's a final. Play your full strength team.
Yeah. Well, my missus is ringing me, so that's probably my cue to skedaddle.
It was nice having you on.
Yeah, thank you for the chat. But yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 Leicester. I'm still not going to change my mind. It's going to be.
I'm still saying either to win it on penalties.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. I'm going to be down London for it, so.
You be able to do a preview for when we face each other in the league?
I'm booked for a few things, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll DM you.
Yeah, DM me the night, like 2 days before we
the
league game.
Okay, right. Thank you for having me on anyway. Yeah. Thank you for having me on. See you later. Take care.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Big up Lee Chappy. All his socials are in the description below. Please remember to give him a like, give him a share. Yeah, subscribe to his channel and all that good stuff. And yeah. I'm still predicting either to win it on penalties. It's going to be a good game. And with that being said, I'm going to go in 3 minutes. So I'm going to have a quick 3-minute Q&A. So if you want to ask me anything appropriate, then yeah, 3 minutes. He's a nice guy. And yeah, we are going to come in with a... Can Liverpool still get top 4? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's going to be a crunch season. So yeah, I'm just very nervous about tomorrow's game. But yeah, I am just a bit nervous. Like Arsenal, but like I said, I'm kind of nervous but kind of confident. Maybe not less confident than nervous. Yeah, we do, Ryan. We do play them again in the league. So, where do I think Tottenham will finish? Well, I bloody well hope you do finish above Arsenal. I want Arsenal to finish as low as possible. Cancel St. Tottenham's Day again. Yeah, guys, I want you to win against Wolves. I'm not going to lie. I cannot stand Arsenal finishing above either of us. I want them to be... I want them to finish out of West Ham, Chelsea, Tottenham and Arsenal. I want Arsenal to finish lowest out of all of them. Listen, I hope you do, man. I really hope you do. Because not all of them. A lot of Arsenal fans I know are really sound and nice, but there are some who are so cocky. But yeah, hey Ryan, if you're still in the comments, are you going to the protest at White Hart Lane tomorrow? Yo. Hey, I know you. You're in the SharmaTalksLifestyle TV live streams a lot. Awesome. I'm gonna try and be there myself. Because although I support Chelsea, I want to protest against corruption in the sport. Because these owners like Levy, like FSG, like Kroenke, like the United owners, the Glazers, like them, they're ruining our sport. I mean, when it comes to When it comes to protesting, when it comes to the, oh God. I mean, rivalry goes out the window when it comes to protesting the sport we all love. But yeah, with that being said, it is now 4 o'clock. So I am going to end the live stream now. So please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. And I shall see you in the next video, which should be coming out later tonight or early tomorrow. So yeah, with that being said, you have been a wonderful audience, and this is Nipun Sharma signing off. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Up the Chels, and London is blue. And I'm out of here. Laters.